Okay, we are now recording. Go ahead, Pamela Reeves. What did you think about this experience?
I think this was fascinating for me to sit here and watch it, and I made a document of each of the topics that caught my attention because learning about children, it gives me more idea how to work with them, especially on toxic stress. I learned about toxic stress. I learned about how to invest in the children more and loving them more, and to knowing that how from a birth, that's where we start our investing in our children. I could say a lot more, but I won't give in place for other people. Solving their problems, and how I could see parents cry, when they get their GED and want to go
Yes.
further. People that helping them and putting them into a right daycare and helping them with their children. It is so much in this. I think was a wonderful, wonderful movie. I love it, and I would like to see it. And this movie travel some more in child care. People have a better understanding that we love the children, and the children are an asset for our community or for the world. Especially when they are growing up. Mm-hmm.
Well, Ms. Reeves, of course, you work in the child care arena, and also you're a grandmother of several, and so you see it from both angles very well. I think our current circumstance with our in society, with the virus going around, and our children are all home, I'm sure that when we come out of this, we'll both have a greater empathy, teachers for parents and parents for teachers. And so when you're looking for a silver lining, an evolution may occur when we come out of this, that we understand that we're both a part of this process. And it was a great movie for us to watch that. I'm going to read something that someone said, that this case, and this is from Casey Jenkins, is that there's a different way a child or person can be taught. Unable to, okay, then she says she's unable to hear us all, but she says she learned that there are different ways a child can be taught. Andrea Darty says, great learning experience. It's a good movie for early child care. Someone said they wish they could read lips. Mr. Winbush said, okay, where's Phyllis Grady? One thing that stood out to me is the fact that the pay is still not at an acceptable level. That stood out to me as well.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, friends, just frankly, when I was matriculating through college, at one point I thought about teaching, and then I found out what teachers made, and I found out what people working in the electrical field made, and I frankly made the decision to pursue electricity. And it was a financial decision, and I'm glad I've had the opportunity to now impact maybe the lives of some children, but many of us, many males particularly, made the decision that we made strictly on finance.
Absolutely, Mr. O'Neill, because as an educator myself, that's a decision that I had to make. But my passion was very strong about wanting to educate children and connect with families, that I made that. But you're absolutely right. It is something that we have to ponder as educators these days, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I've got a few more comments. Oh, wow, you guys are really commenting. This is so wonderful. I want to, one person said, Belinda Myrick said, I believe that everyone needs to get more involved by working part-time so that they can also help their children with their learning. Parents just work long hours. Keeping children and parents apart more is very stressful, or very stressful. Sometimes I'm amazed at what parents are even able to do these days with the multiple jobs that we try and do. and try to take care of our children. I think that the movie indicates that something is going lacking.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And we need to think about what that we need to think about how do we address that.
And Michael, I can wrap up at the end of the session with some ideas of what we can do next.
So what we're going to do is, friends, we're going to keep some of these. We're going to keep some of these comments, and we're going to do more things. But this is our first effort to communicate in our current environment. And we're going to do more things. So we're going to, Katie, if you would say a few things, and then we'll have some fun, and I would just like a little more feedback on what you would like to do next. Please, Katie. Go ahead, Katie.
All right. I'm going to share this real quick. So one of the things that you can walk away with, and as I was reading the comments in the chat as well, it sounds like a lot of people are on the same page. One of the organizations that I'm representing in one of my hats is the Georgia Association for the Education of Young Children. And we have a couple of y'all mentioned showing this in the child care field, and that's one of our initiatives, is showing this all over the state. So this is actually the second virtual one we've held. So we're really excited that, you know, we could bring this to you guys, and that thanking Ms. Tribble and Mr. O'Neill and all of you for being here, just to kind of hear the message and let us see how this even works in a virtual world. But, you know, one of the kind of scary things sometimes is thinking about reaching out to some of these people, these elected officials, right, in the government positions, and think, well, why would they want to talk to me, or why would they want to hear from me? You know, remember that they are our officials, and they're there representing us. So there's been a big push in early childhood right now as part of the bill in the federal government, right, to get funding for both families and child care providers. And if you've been tuned in a little bit, you might know that that did pass the Senate and the House, and so is on the president's desk. But, you know, don't be afraid to hop on social media, to hop on your email, to write a letter to Governor Kemp, to your legislators. And I believe y'all's are Ben Watson and Buddy Carter. Does that sound right for Savannah, Michael?
That sounds right. Well, Buddy Carter for sure.
Yeah. You know, they all have email addresses. They all have phone numbers. Call them and tell them what you need. Tell them your story. Where should they be advocating? Someone asked what money. The federal funding that's about to come down to support what's going on right now with the COVID-19 situation. So $1 trillion bill has passed at the federal level, $2 trillion. Yes, Michael is pointing out. So some of that is earmarked, right, for unemployment, for families with young children, for child care providers, for emergency funds. So, you know, when that money comes down, we want to make sure it's going to the places that we want it to go to. So send those emails. Another thing, and this might sound a little scary, is if any of y'all are interested in being a part of continuing this, you can host these screenings. So you could pull other parent groups together. You could pull other child care providers together. And we are happy to support you in doing that with GYC to help you organize that. So if you want to take on an advocacy role, if you want to tell your story, if you want to write it down, if you want other people to know what you've experienced from not having quality child care access, or opportunities for you or your children, right? Tell your story. Let your voice be heard, and again, we can help you do that. And of course, right, keep inviting people to be part of this initiative, to be part of what you guys are doing with Early Learning College and Parent University. You've already got something going and started. Just, I mean, obviously 91 people on this call, right? So keep inviting your neighbors and your friends, as Mr. O'Neill always says. You know, bring someone else with you next time. Share the links if you guys continue doing it virtually.
Yeah. I did notice, Katie, that in some cases there are more than one person in the room. So
absolutely,
we say there's 91 people logged in, but there's many more people who have participated in this process. So we want we want to acknowledge all of you who have witnessed this. And we want to also highlight what Katie just said about advocacy. We are not just learners, but we're leaders. And I can just imagine if a few of us decided that we want to lead this dialogue in our community, with our family, with our circle of interest, that we can exponentially magnify our effort today. So even though, you know, I want to talk in terms of small numbers, but we're not small numbers. But we can even make our numbers larger exponentially by some of us deciding that we want to lead this effort. You are now part of the Train the Trainer. You've seen the movie, and so now we follow up by doing this ourselves. I'm sorry, Katie. I just wanted to interject that. I'm sorry, Miss Katie and Miss Tribble. I'm hogging the microphone.
No, it's needed. I love that someone put, was that Leslie Beats? I love this. That's what makes me the strong mother that I am with my kids. And that is what we want, us to learn the lessons that we feel stronger and confident in our ability to lead in our families and our communities. So thank you, Leslie.
Was there anything else, Katie? You know, we'll be working with you guys at Georgia Southern and the other universities in the area in the days and months and years to come. And I just want to thank you for connecting us with this, No Small Matters. We can give her a hand if you want, friends. We can see your hand. And so we're going to be mindful of your time, and we're going to have a little fun. And what I love this chat thing.
I know, I do
Me too. It's great.
This is going to allow us to, please, any comments you have, make the comments. We're recording them. We'll be able to look at your comments and send you feedback. You know, when we first started this, one of our complaints was that we didn't feel heard. You know, I felt that myself. We didn't feel heard. We are in the position now to be heard. So if you have a comment, please write it down. We're recording it. It can go out. It can go out collectively, or we can send it out as individual comments on any of our sites. And so if you don't mind, please write your comments, however brief or however long. I don't know what the maximum word size is, and we'll stay on as long as we can for you to get your comments in.
I saw Evan post that you could continue the conversation on Facebook. So there's a couple of resources, some documents that I can go put on Facebook, and that way maybe people will keep it going.
Yes.
That would be awesome.
Is everyone here on our Facebook site, on our Parent University Facebook site? It's really important to get on it now, friends. And as you can imagine, in this circumstance, to get on the Facebook site, Ms. Tribble has been posting over the last week or so, the various resources that are available to us through all over the country, all over the nation, and locally for tutoring, mentoring, financial resources, museums, you name it. A lot of stuff that you can share with your children and use for yourself. Wow, we have 58 messages. Holy mackerel! So you guys are amazing. Actually, you're really, really, really amazing.
I was just going to say the same thing. This just shows how we are as a family, our ability to adjust, and our ability to stand together. I love that everyone pulled together, and we are still together. We may not be present in each other's present, but we still are together. So thank you for adjusting, and we'll continue to be connected.
Yes, we will. I want you to know that I'm saving up hugs for when we get through this. So you guys look out.
It's air hugs.
Yes.
Air hugs. Well, I'm not talking about air hugs. I'm saying when this is over, I'm saving up hugs. There's going to be some bones popping. But friends, so here's what we did. And remember, please go and like our site, the Parent University SAV Facebook site, and our Parent University SAV.org site. Like it so that you can get all of our updates. So what we did is your names, all your names as you came on were written on a paper and assigned a number by number. And we have cut up all those numbers and put them in our magic bowl here. And so we're going to pull a couple of tickets, and those people will be given a prize. So what do you guys think about pulling, 1 or 2 tickets? Is that okay? No, I don't see a lot of hands. Well,
I don't either.
How about if we pull, somebody said pull 7 tickets.
Oh, someone said 8.
Is that 8?
Someone said 8.
Oh, there's Paul. Wait a minute. Stop. We're going to pull 10 tickets. 10 tickets, and they're each going to be worth $15. Okay? I think I can actually hear the applause. 10 tickets, and they're each going to be worth $15, and we will mail them to you. Okay? How's that work? Is that okay? Let's see some applause if that's working.
Okay, we see some love. We see some applause.
It's a little more vigorous.
Yes.
Okay. So, would you like to pull some tickets? And it doesn't matter if they are sequential. They said 10. We did say 10, right? Or was it 10 or 2? Something with a T, right? Oh, somebody's clear. Yeah, making it very clear. Nicole saying it's 10. Okay, so here we go. 6. Okay. And one more. Okay. So, okay, so here we go. Where's the pad at? The names. Okay, number 1. Jacqueline Samuel.
All right.
1. Jacqueline Samuel. And number 24. 22. Ivan Walker. I see somebody clapping.
Hey.
Ivan Walker. All right, Ivan Walker. 24. Glennis Simmons. Oh boy, okay. Glennis Simmons.
Awesome.
5. Rhoda, who's on an iPod.
All right, Rhoda.
Rhoda, and if you're out there, Rhoda, call me. As a matter of fact, each person that I call out, I need you to call me or text me at 912. I know you all know my number, but 912-507-8566, so we can get your correct address. So what was that? Rhoda iPod. Okay. And was that 25? Yeah. Okay. 48. Nina Edwards. Okay, Nina Edwards.
Yay, Nina.
51. David Alexandra. David Alexandra. 58.
Awesome.
Okay. No, go to 66. Rhoda. Oh, okay. Rhoda's iPod.
That was that the second time?
No, no. That's Rhoda's iPod. If she's out there, I'm saying okay. And who's next? Oh, I gotta say, 88. Pat Washington. I know Pat. I know Pat's out there. That's Pat from Schumann, isn't it? Yeah, Wanda, you know Pat, right?
At Washington.
Pat Washington. Okay. So I think there was a couple that we're going to pull. Do you guys mind if we pull 5 more? Is that okay? Oh, there's Pat Washington. She was there.
All right.
You guys mind if we pull 5 more and that's it?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, 5 more. We actually saved some money this time because we didn't have to feed everybody.
They said, yes, go ahead, go for it.
So there's a little extra something.
They said, we ready. They said, we're ready. We ready.
Are y'all okay? We call this gain sharing. We call this gain sharing at the job, or my old job. Rochelle. That's what you got to know. What your screen name says. Rochelle. Then 47. We're letting the suspense build up a little bit here. Okay, 54. Marie Smalls. We know Marie Smalls. Yeah, there she is right there.
Yes. Awesome.
Hey there, Miss Marie Smalls. I'll stop and say for a while, Miss Marie Smalls is one of the people who attended our first parent university. So
Yes.
we've been on this journey for a long time, haven't we, ma'am?
Love you, Miss Smalls.
Oh, gosh. It's a good thing we were so young when we started this. And that was 47? 54. Okay. 77. Patricia Johnson. I can't see, but that's okay. If anybody see Patricia out there, Patricia. Oh, she may be screen blacked out.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we gotta have to pull 2 more. 91. Billy Usher. I know Billy. Billy, you built Billy built the box for Henry Box Brown.
Oh, awesome.
That's right. And the last 2 are 50 and no 18, 50. Yeah. Carolyn Mickey G. And 18. And the last one is Annetta Smith. Friends, we will get you your stuff to you, and we will do, please send in your comments, email us, text message us if you have ideas that we can use to stay in contact during this period. The most important thing, even though this was a great movie, the most important thing is that we got a chance to talk with each other.
Yes.
And hang out for a while to show that we can overcome troubling times. And it's kind of an unnatural thing for people to be isolated like this, but we're going to work through it, and we're going to make sure our families stay as healthy as possible. So, okay, I just got an executive order here. 5 more.
All right.
I'm just here. I'm just okay. Give me 5.
Why not?
5 more. Good God. Okay.
We
You guys mind? I know you're busy. I know you guys are busy right now. If you feel as though you have to leave, that's 4 and 5. Okay, so here we go. And this is it, guys. This is it. All right, so here we go. I mean, are y'all okay with this? We could just end the meeting now.
Ayana said, nope, not busy.
Okay, here we go. 27.
LG LO4.
Let me see.
That's
LG what?
LG STYLO.
LG style 4. You know who you are. LG style 4. 32. Jimacina? Did we say 32? Okay, 34. 53. Katie Griffin. Katie Griffin and 82. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I already did that one. My bad. LG style 5. Oh yeah. Well, I see LG style 4. I see her. LG style 5. That's the phone LG style 5. I got this. All right. I can figure this out. And LG style 5. And one more because we one person. 52. And the last one is Jay Hamilton. Jay Hamilton. There you are, Jay, right there. Listen, congratulations, everyone. Go ahead and hug your families, and we will be in contact. We're at 100 chats now. So I am so proud. Like I say, newspapers and TV stations are contacting us as we speak. So we'll be hearing more about what we did. You guys hug your kids, and please don't hurt them on all these days off. See, I can say that because my kids are all grown, and my grandkids try to exercise restraint and abundant love. And we will see you guys at the next event.
Don't forget to like.
That was a nice kiss, Marilyn. That was a nice kiss. I saw that.
Don't forget to like and go on our page. We can also continue the conversation. Stay healthy and be safe.
Stay healthy and be safe, y'all. Our prayers are with you all. God bless. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. That was great.
You can press the leave meeting, or I can close the meeting out. I almost hate to close it out, just looking at your faces, but I'm gonna close it out. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.